My name is Brenda, and I am the Deputy Assistant Secretary for Passport Services. I have the honor of directing more than 3,500 men and women who provide passport services to the more than 13 million Americans who apply for a passport each year at 29 locations around the United States. The Bureau of Consular Affairs has the motto, "We touch people's lives," and we are the people who take care of Americans who travel overseas, and also we interact with foreigners who want to visit the United States. We need a number of passport specialists. We have about 1,100 of them right now, and they meet the growing demand for passports. In 2007, our demand went all the way to 18.5 million, a jump of almost 50%. Let me tell you what a passport specialist does on a daily basis. They will examine documents, applications that are submitted to them by the American people. They will look, of course, at the application itself and how it's completed, and then they'll try and corroborate the data that is in that application with the supporting documentation that is submitted. Usually, for most people, proof of citizenship is their birth certificate, but for some people it's a naturalization certificate. For some people it's a very complex claim to U.S. citizenship having to do with their parents' citizenship. And we also, of course, check their identity documents. We check online with databases that are available to us, and you will approve the application and send it on its way. And most of our agencies, we have public counters where we deal with Americans who have emergency travel needs. And so you are permitted to engage with the American people in a customer service experience that will give you stories to last a lifetime. But it is a wonderful, gratifying experience, and we have a very strong tradition of customer service. Anyone who is comfortable working with complex regulations, likes to deal with paper, and interestingly enough, likes to deal with people. Those are the skills that we're looking for, and we have had good fortune in finding so many wonderful applicants over the years. We'll give you plenty of training. Not only do we train you when you arrive, but we train you throughout your career as you encounter new situations and as we encounter and develop new ways for you to verify the information so that you can adjudicate or decide on the eligibility of applicants with greater confidence and a knowledge that you are working with the entire border security community to make sure that we keep America safe. There are opportunities to move into positions of supervision and management, but we have jobs in fraud prevention. We have jobs devoted to customer service. We have people who travel all over the country working with post offices and other acceptance facilities to make sure that people have a good experience. Passport specialists are eligible for temporary duty opportunities at overseas missions, usually working in the visa area. The whole world is open to you. We have 29 locations around the country, but many of our newly hired personnel will go to one of our large regional processing centers. We are in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, New Orleans, Louisiana, Charleston, South Carolina, and Tucson, Arizona. However, we also have counter agencies in most large metropolitan areas. Although you may be hired for one specific location, the opportunity to transfer between locations will be available as our need arises for specialists in any one particular place.